Good, good, good. We good. Okay.
We will now call the meeting to order. We'll have the city council clerk take the roll.
Douglas? Here. Albert?
Here.
Enriquez?
Here.
King? Here. Enriquez?
Here.
Taylor?
Here.
Lupa?
Here.
Smith?
Here.
Esther? Murphy?
Present.
Mayor?
Here.
Santana? Miller?
Here.
Dempsey?
Here.
Esco? Andres? Here. Nola? Edwards?
Here.
Ibach?
Here.
Peter?
Present.
Fortson?
Here.
Walker?
Here.
Hamilton?
Present.
Marshall?
Here.
Marks? Furlow?
Here.
Hogan?
Here.
Wingate?
Present.
Smith?
A quorum has been established. We'll now have the line item for October 7th.
Please be seated, colleagues. Sometimes you're standing in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that comes with having to do wrong guidance unexpected. But it's actually a good moment for that because it was recently the high holidays. It was Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur in the last couple of weeks. So I've been at Temple out at Becky in Westville several times recently. So I'm feeling extra divine this evening. And I'd say Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah are some of my favorite holidays every year. In part, I get to spend time with family, but also because I find them very meaningful. So Rosh Hashanah is the Jewish New Year, which, for whatever reason, it happens in September. And I think we're at 5786 or something. I might be off on that, but it's been a lot of years, so you don't have to be so precise. Anyway, that's where we are in terms of the numbers, but anyway, and then Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement, and the idea of the Day of Atonement is that you reflect on the past year and think about what you could have done better, how you could have been a better person, how you could have been kinder to your family members, how you could have done more to serve your community, the people you care about, and I find that to be a very valuable moment to think about the past year, and as the new year is starting, to think about how we can all be better and try harder to support the people around us and the people we love in our broader world and bring more peace and justice to everyone. So I hope that for those who celebrated, you had a great Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. We also fast on Yom Kippur to try to make the day extra meaningful. And for all of us, whatever you're celebrating, I hope that the coming year brings peace and justice and an opportunity to reflect on how to do and be better. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President, and good evening. Alder Saban, I owe you one. I move approval of the journal of the September 15, 2025 Board of Alders meeting.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Are there any corrections to the journal? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. On unanimous consent, I move item number 1 from the tax collector submitting an order of the New Haven Board of Alders concerning tax refunds October 6, 2025.
Is there anyone going to deny committee's consent? Seeing none,
I move the item.
Second.
the item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. Under unanimous consent, I ask you see item number 2 from the Deputy Chief Administrative Officer submitting an order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving street closures of Dixwell Avenue between Henry Street and Munson Street from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday, October 19th, 2025 for the brewing in the community event hosted by the organization Cafe Fresca.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Rodriguez.
I move the item as a read and file, Madam President.
Second.
The item has been moved and second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent on item number 3 from the Office of the Registrar of Voters submitting a resolution of the Board of Alders of the City of New Haven, authorizing the mayor, budget director, or controller of the City of New Haven to accept funding from the State of Connecticut Secretary of State Office pursuant to Public Act 23-204 in the amount of $43,365.27 for costs related to implementing and conducting early voting.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Rodriguez.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved and second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Ms. Rodriguez.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent on item number 4 from Michael Carter submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account number 58474. 5 from Marie Sherry submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account number 59777. 6 from Leslie R. Cohen submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account number 791802, 840883, and 692521. 7 from Dara Evans submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account number 110531. 8 from Anthony Legend submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account numbers 78796, 78754, and 78797. 9 from Heidi Martinez submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account numbers 82300 and 81879. 10 from Fernanda Salazar Marquez submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account numbers 97349, 97376, 70561, and 95213. 11 from Anthony Santiago Campos submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax accounts numbers 93984 and 98455. 12 from Samuel M. Zananu submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account numbers 99242, 99243, 96763, and 91340. 13 from Keniqua T. Smith submitting an order of the Board of Alders for assistance concerning tax account numbers 91205, 91206, 93905, 100246, 100247, 100220, 100221, 99670, and 99671. And 14 from Kevin Snack submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account numbers 100458, 100407, that's 100407, and 99847.
Second.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Rodriguez.
I move these items.
Second.
The items have been moved and second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. For the record, we note items under communications 15 through 30. Bringing us to Livable City Initiative, I move item 31 from the Economic Development Administrator submitting an order of the
Second, Ms. Rodriguez. I want to take you to number 29, please,
29.
under communication.
Item 29, Madam President. I request that you would give that a first reading.
So noted.
Thank you, Madam President. Continuing, we will go to Livable City Initiative, item 31. I Item 31, Local City Initiative from the Economic Development Administrator submitting an order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving, one, the disposition of 27 County Street, 107 Farron Avenue, 21 Kimberly Avenue, 16 Waverly Street, and 18 Waverly Street to the New Haven Land Bank LLC for $1 each, and two, the disposition of 0 Henry Street to Jigwin Lau and Andrew Yonke for $1,960.50.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes majority.
Thank you, Madam President. I note for the record, first readings, items 32 and 33. Bringing us to second readings, item 34, I move finance favorable A, order of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the Board of Education's execution of the multi-year agreement with EMS LINQ LLC for cafe management application services from July 1, 2025 to June 30, 2028. B, order of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the mayor to execute a one-year contract extension with United Way of Greater New Haven for the period of September 1, 2025 to December 31, 2026 to provide citywide literacy and math programming to New Haven Public Schools students under the Literacy and Math Tutoring Initiative funded by the American Rescue Plan Act. C, order of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the mayor to execute a multi-year agreement with Bus Patrol America LLC to provide services related to installations, operation, and maintenance of live digital video school bus violation detection monitoring systems, the monitoring system. D, order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving a 60-month equipment lease and services agreement for print management services for the city of New Haven, including its Board of Education. E, order to read and file the updated budgetary and financial report for the month of July 2025 in compliance with Article 8, Section 5 of the Charter.
Second.
The items have been moved and seconded. Discussion, I call on order 2025.
Thank you, Madam President. Item A, the New Haven Public Schools request authorization to enter into a multi-year contract with EMS Link LLC for new software to be used in the school cafeterias. The Finance Committee heard this item on September 8th and reminded the New Haven Public School representatives of the importance of more timely submission of contracts to this body. In the end, the committee voted to give this item a favorable recommendation, and I urge colleagues to vote yes on the motion. Item B, the administration requests approval of a one-year extension of the city's contract with the United Way of Greater New Haven. This organization coordinates a citywide literacy and math tutoring initiative, a vital program for which this body has approved funding. The Finance Committee heard this item at the September 8th meeting and voted to recommend approval. I ask colleagues to vote yes on the item. Item C, the administration requests authorization to enter into a multi-year agreement with Bus Patrol America, LLC, for the installation and monitoring of cameras on school buses. These cameras would be used only to identify cars that pass buses in violation of the requirement to stop when students are loading onto and off of the bus. The owners of these vehicles would receive a civil citation according to the terms of the ordinance passed by this body earlier this year. The Finance Committee heard this item on September 8th and voted to recommend it favorably to this body. I urge colleagues to vote to approve it. Item D, the administration requests approval of an agreement with a new vendor for print management services for the city and the Board of Education. This 5-year agreement includes cost savings as well as service enhancements for the city. The Finance Committee heard this item at the September 8th meeting and voted to recommend approval. I urge colleagues to vote in support of the motion. And item E, this is a read and file item. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes.
Thank you, Madam President. Continuing under finance favorable, I move item 34F, ordinance amendment to appropriate ordinance number 1, reclassifying position number 9956, Geo-Info System Analyst to Supervisor of Crime Analyst within the New Haven Police Department.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. The police department requests authorization to reclassify a position vacated by an employee retiring from the city. The new title would more accurately reflect the actual responsibilities of the job as it has evolved during the tenure of the retiring individual. There would be no fiscal impact to this change. The Finance Committee heard this item on September 8th and voted to give it a favorable recommendation. I ask colleagues to vote to approve this position reclassification. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, this is the ordinance amendment. The city town clerk take the roll.
Flores. Douglas.
Yes.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Rodriguez.
Yes.
Singh.
Yes.
Rodriguez.
Yes.
Saban.
Yes.
Lupo.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Hester. Murphy.
Yes.
Moran. Santana. Miller. Lindsey.
Yes.
Fresco. Punzo.
Yes.
Cola. Edwards.
Yes.
Eyeblight.
Yes.
Streeter.
Yes.
Morrison.
Yes.
Walker Myers.
Yes.
Hamilton.
Yes.
Rashawn.
Yes.
Marks. Furlow.
Yes.
Hogan.
Yes.
Wingate.
Yes.
Smith.
Is there anyone who has voted wishing to vote? Is there anyone who has voted wishing to change your vote? Seeing none, item passes majority.
Thank you, Madam President. Continuing on finance favorable, I move item 34G, ordinance amendment to appropriate ordinance number 2 for fiscal year 2025 through 2026 for assignment of $3 billion in additional state aid to the general fund balance for educational purposes.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. The city received $3 million in additional state aid. This ordinance amendment assigns these funds to the general fund balance to be used if needed to cover cost overages incurred by the Board of Education. Such use of these funds would happen at the end of the fiscal year and would require an ordinance amendment to the general fund budget authorizing the transfer. Assigning these funds to the general fund balance does not increase the required minimum contribution to the Board of Education budget for next fiscal year. The Finance Committee heard this request at the August 11th meeting and voted to recommend approval. I encourage colleagues to vote yes on this motion. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, this is the ordinance amendment. The city town clerk take the roll.
Flores. Douglas.
Yes.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Rodriguez.
Yes.
Singh. Yes. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Saban.
Yes.
Lupo.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Hester. Murphy.
Yes.
Moran.
Yes.
Santana. Miller.
Yes.
Redenzi.
Abstain.
Fresco. Punzo.
Yes.
Cola. Edwards.
Yes.
Eyeblight.
Yes.
Streeter.
Yes.
Morrison.
Yes.
Walker Myers.
Yes.
Hamilton.
Yes.
Rashawn.
Yes.
Marks. Furlow.
Yes.
Hogan.
Yes.
Wingate.
Yes.
Is there anyone who has voted wishing to vote? Anyone who has voted wishing to change your vote? Seeing none, item passes majority.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 35, legislation favorable, ordinance amendment of the New Haven Board of Alders approving the amendment of the New Haven Code of General Ordinances, Title 3, Chapter 27, Streets, Sidewalks, and Public Ways, to add Section 27-154A, establishing a procedure for requesting the Board of Alders approve improvements to an unaccepted street.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 8.
Thank you, Madam President. On Thursday, September 11th, 2025, the Legislation Committee met and voted to favorably recommend this item. This ordinance amendment will authorize the city to address long-standing infrastructure challenges on unaccepted streets, which are privately owned and fall outside the scope of municipal responsibility. Many of these streets are in serious disrepair, but often don't receive city-funded improvements due to the absence of a formal process for residents to request them. The amendment establishes a clear and transparent procedure through which a majority of property owners on an unaccepted street may petition the Board of Alders to request improvements. It also provides a legal framework necessary for the city to respond where safety concerns are significant and private remedies have proven inadequate. It creates a structured path forward for residents who have long lacked a mechanism for coordinated action and municipal support. I encourage colleagues to vote favorably to support this item. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, this is an ordinance amendment. City Council Clerk, take the roll.
Flores, Douglas,
Yes.
Hubbard,
Yes.
Rodriguez,
Yes.
King. Yes. Rodriguez,
Yes.
Saban,
Yes.
Kukrow,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Lester, Murphy,
Yes.
Morant, Santana, Miller,
Yes.
Dennessy.
Yes.
Fresco, Hunzo,
Yes.
Cola, Edwards,
Yes.
Knobloch,
Yes.
Reader,
Yes.
Morrison,
Yes.
Walker Myers,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Marshon,
Yes.
Marks, Furlow,
Yes.
Hogan,
Yes.
Wingate,
Yes.
Smith.
Is there anyone who hasn't voted wishing to vote? Is there anyone who has voted wishing to change their vote? Seeing none, item passed. Ms. Rodriguez.
Thank you, Madam President. Under miscellaneous, I move item 36, motion to discharge from the chair of the Education Committee. Submitting a motion to discharge the Education Committee from the following item and take it up for immediate action. LM-2025-0475, order of the New Haven Board of Alders authorizing the New Haven Board of Education to execute a multi-year agreement with Securely to provide securely classroom tools for creating safe and focused digital learning environments from July 1, 2025 to June 30, 2028.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion on the motion to discharge only on call on order from Board 17.
Thank you, Madam President. This agreement with Securely was submitted to the Board of Alders on Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. Unfortunately, when the Education Committee met, it did not have a quorum. I respectfully request this board discharge this item from the Education Committee so we can vote on it tonight. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor of giving this item motion to discharge, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any decision, item is discharged. Ms. Rodriguez.
Thank you, Madam President. I move the item.
Second.
Item has been moved and seconded. Discussion. I call on order from Board 17.
Thank you, Madam President. At the Education Committee held on Wednesday, September 24th, 2025, we heard from IT Officer Michael Simeone regarding this agreement with Securely for the New Haven Public Schools. This agreement will allow teachers to use Securely to monitor students' activities, including schoolwork progress on their laptops, excuse me, and allows IT to block unsafe websites. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any decision, item passes. Ms. Rodriguez.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask for, no. Give me just one moment. Well, I move, section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct further business.
Second.
Item has been moved and second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passes. Will you read, please?
Thank you, Madam President. I ask for unanimous consent on item number 37 from Joseph Argentino, submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account numbers 872634 and 888861 and 38 from J.B. Turner, submitting an order of the Board of Alders concerning assistance with tax account number 104673.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Major.
I move these items.
Second.
The items have been moved and second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. And before, no, Ms. Major.
Thank you, Madam President. I move that we close section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct further business.
Second.
The item has been moved and second discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? And before the motion to adjourn is appropriate, we will now take on the personal privilege. I call on order for Board 26.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to thank everyone who participated and or supported the 2025 Q House first annual fall ball on last month, September 19, 2025. We were able to honor some great educational leaders in our education system. Mr. Carolyn Carolina, Mr. David Tyler, principal of Western Grant School, Ms. Sandy Jackson, and Dr. Fred Smith, Mr. Freddie Fixer, and as we all know, he's passed away. But these individuals represent how, when community and education come together, how we build a stronger community. And so we really wanted to make sure that we spoke about educators because they've been getting a raw deal. And so it's been, our honor to make sure that we highlight them at our fall ball. So next year's ball, which will be our second, will be on September 18, 2026. So please mark your calendars, and I hope to see you there. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order for Ward 6.
Thank you, Madam President. Good evening, everyone. Just a reminder, everybody's received the gala flyer. We will be honoring and celebrating at Anthony's on October 30th of this year, 2025, at 6 p.m. again at Anthony's Ocean View. The tickets are $100 per person. It is a black attire, and whatever shoes you'd like to wear, comfortable, or if you're heeled or you're Stacey Adams, as my colleague would like. We will be honoring great folks as well. We have the Black Wall Street. We have Dr. Felder McIntyre, City Angel Baseball, Judge Clifton E. Graves Jr., the coaches Michelle and Gary Moore, Kika Matos, and the New Haven Pal. You have an opportunity also to reach out to all your businesses in your area, get some sponsorships, sell some tickets, come out. It's always a great time. We all know that, so definitely send it out to everyone in your community. We look forward to seeing everyone there. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order for Ward 9.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to invite colleagues to the first community meeting of the I-91 Neighborhood Reconnection Initiative. As you may remember, this was a collaborative effort with the city and all alders who represent I-91. Alder Sabin, Alder Cupo, Alder Rodriguez, and Alder Vesta. To secure a $2 million federal planning grant to take the past pain of highway construction in our city and turn it into a future of promise by creating a plan that invests in safer intersections near the highway, unlock land for affordable housing, and turn underpasses from areas that divide to areas that reconnect our neighborhoods. This first session will focus on Exit 6 on October 15th, and it'll start at 5 p.m. at Willow and State, and we'll walk the path that so many of our students walk from Fairhaven to attend Wilbur-Cross, to explore how we can improve that walk for so many students every day. Thank you all so much for your support in this effort. I'm so excited for this first step. Thank you, Madam President.
Are there any more points for, now call an order for Ward 19?
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to remind everyone to bring your candy in if you have not done so already. It's our trunk and treat, I can't say it, trunk or treat time, everyone. And we want our trunk and our treats to succeed and be the very best. And we would like to win first, second, and third place. So just a reminder, please support us, supporting our youth and our little goblins and gremlins that are going to be out there, and our princes and our butterflies. Please help us support them with great candy. Some people dropped some off already, and if you don't have time to go shopping, we will take cash, checks. We'll take your card too. We'll take Cash App. We'll even take Venmo. Let us know, please. Thank you. And I would like to thank our latest donor, and I'm gonna show up for her. Thank you, Alder Smith. So make sure you go to her meeting as well, as she told you. But bring your candy. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
So moved.
All in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Can I?
You ain't blast my little donation, because you ain't talking about it until after you just did. After you had an entire discussion, you ain't telling me before that you did it. Because we were discussing. You a hater. Yeah, that's my constituent. John. I'll call him. You call him.
It's only 16 folks who pick a food, so it's not too bad.